Morning. So this is the lot of an artist. I woke up about 5:10 and I couldn't sleep. And I started thinking about what was in my art studio. And so I just decided to come down and come in, and I've been tidying up and finishing things off, ready for today. So I start with a fresh palette, as it were. Over here we have got some of the paintings that I've been using the high gloss Liquitex varnish on, which was a mix of 50-50, even though it says on the bottle do not mix with water. This actually works. I'm on layer 4 now. I put on a 4th layer this morning. Here are my 2 latest paintings, and they're already pretty dry because I've been pottering. It's now 6:20. I'll see if I pick this up, see if you can see the sheen that I've got so far. Can you see how that's come up? It's coming up really well. What I used to have a problem with when I first started painting was that, so you can see that gloss on there. You'd get brush marks if you used regular varnish. And I've tried so many different things and not really known what to do. And finally, I've seen the YouTube that I needed to give me the confidence to do this. So it's using a t-shirt, an old t-shirt, as a rag. And you get this mixture 50-50. Put a little bit on. You don't even need that much. God, look, see, you can see that sheen there. Look at that. That's so nice. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And you just do 5 layers, they say, but I mean, I will see what I think when I've got to that to see if I'm happy with that. And then on this side, which was a bit of a mess this morning, I've tidied up, ready for the day. I have got this board over here, which I scraped off. That was the very first video that I did yesterday, or the day before, sorry. And I didn't like the way it was going. Everything was dripping off and it was just so muddy. So I just took the plunge and pulled it all off. So I'm going to do something with that today. And also I got 4 of these. Let me turn it round. From Hobbycraft. They were on the sale, £2. So, I mean, a board's a board, and it's a really pretty glittery. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I haven't got any ideas yet. That hopefully will come to me. But what I'd like to do with this one, because I want to keep the background, I may do a Dutch pour, something like that on there, and use the Bindex and glue mixture or Floetrol mixture, whatever, pouring mixture with it. And so whatever areas don't get the blowout of the Dutch pour will retain the gold colour underneath. And so I'll get the flow that I need without destroying or covering the background. So that is the experiment for today. And that's that. So I just thought I would bring you back into my world. There's all my materials here, because apparently it's good to share. So I'm sharing my world. You see, this is all my messy bits. These are all my tidy bits. I've got all this area I like to use for resin. So I've got all my glitters and bits and pieces, some of my excess paints that wouldn't fit on the other side. There's my resin there, my torch. Over here, I got advice off a Facebook group, and somebody was using a pizza box tray, a stacker tray, to dry all their artwork. And I thought that's a really good idea, because space is something you've never got enough of. So that's what I'm doing here. Now this morning I discovered that I did a bad thing, which is I've been putting them on the boards to keep them flat so that they're completely flat on there, which is I need to do. But these paintings stuck to the boards and they're not quite dry yet. So in the middle, I should say, but the outsides were dry. and they were not moving. So it took a bit of a struggle to get them off. The one that didn't struggle was this one, because see, you've got to be so careful. That one didn't struggle because it's got cellophane on it. So what I'm now doing, I put this one on this morning, I covered it with cellophane. So hopefully I won't have a problem with that one. And in future, see, this one's not been a problem either because it's got cellophane. So yeah, in the future, if you put a board underneath, if you decide to use this method, which is a really, really good method, put some cellophane over the board or whatever it is you're using to keep it flat, and then it will peel off instead of pull off, which isn't a good look for the back. Mine have come off, the staples have come off at the back. So I'm going to have to get my industrial stapler, which I have no idea where that is, and staple it back in at the back when the time comes. So that's that. That's this morning's little video. Okay. Oh, one more thing. On Thursday at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be doing an online beginner's class on Zoom. It is the first time I've ever done it. I'm charging £10. I only have one person at the moment. Somebody came to me and told me that their 12-year-old would like to learn, and they live in Leicester. I'm in Worcester. He said, would I be able to do an online course with him? And I said yes. So what we're going to be doing is more of a consultation kind of thing this Thursday. He's going to let me know what he's interested in, what he's done so far. I know already that he's using methods that aren't right. And what I'm going to do is go through a breakdown of everything that you need to start with to do a really good quality picture, but using the cheapest methods. So it'll go from preparing the canvas, preparing your area, everything you need to make skins as well if you want to do that, making sure that you're even though I'm not very good at doing it myself, but I will give the advice to do it, covering the back so that it's not drippy all over the place, and the basic materials you need to make a really nice acrylic pot with cells. So if you would like to join us, you're more than welcome. I just need a £10 either bank transfer. That would be the best method, to be honest. I may consider PayPal, although I haven't done that as yet because that would incur a charge, and I'm only charging 10 quid in the first place. But so yeah, if you can do bank transfer, I think that's the easiest way to go about it. Oh, I can show you this. I can't show you the stone that I did because it's still drying, I think. No, it's okay. I also do rock stones, and I did this one for my friend. I don't know if they'd be able to see the bottom, but the bottom says, "Never alone where you lay this stone." And the top bit says, "The white feather falls where loneliness calls," and it's to Rachel, my friend. And the reason for this is the white feather reminds you of somebody that you love that's passed, and that they're still watching over you and they're with you. So every time she sees a white feather, she knows that it's one of her family. Well, there's a few, unfortunately. The angel is also representative of that. And the little pink fairy is just, they love fairies, and sadly they love pink. The pink isn't my favourite colour, but they like it, so I used it. So I also do rock stones and other various things. There you go. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed having a look around my studio this morning. I need to hoover the floor, I see. And that's that. See you later. Bye.